Hello, my lovelies. It's Susanna, and today I want to show you how to simplify this expression here. We have the square root of 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 0. This expression looks a little bit different than the expressions we're used to, because usually we have more parentheses here, right? So that we have to the power of 4 and all of this raised to the power of 4 and all of this raised then to the power of 0. And these are two different expressions. So this here is not the same as this expression here when we have x to the power of a, then we raise all of this to the power of b and all of this to the power of c. Because for this, there is a rule how to simplify this, right? So we just take the base, the x, and then we are allowed to multiply the exponents, so take a times b times c. And I'm pretty sure that some of you used this rule to simplify this expression, but it's actually wrong because we don't have these parentheses here. So here our exponent is just a number, so it's raised to the power of b, just b, and then all of this is raised to the power of c, so the exponent is another number. But here, our exponent is this whole thing. It's this power again. It's 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 0. So we are not allowed to use this rule, but I want to use it anyway. So this is wrong now what I do, but I'm pretty sure that some of you did it. So let's see what would happen. We would take the base, the square root of 4, and then as an exponent, we just multiply the exponents here. So we have 4 times 0, which just equals 0. And then we have something to the power of 0, and that is always just 1. This is not correct, so don't do that. But the interesting thing is that if you type this into your calculator, so I did it, and guess what? I got this result here, the wrong result. So I can't rely on my calculator here. But how can I solve this then? Before we go to this example, let's just see that x to the power of 2 to the power of 3 is not the same as x to the power of 2 and then to the power of 3. These are two different things. Here, as we've said already, we have a power as our exponent, and exponentiation is right associative. This means that we have to start from the right with our calculations. In this case, this means that we would leave the x as it is and start here with 2 to the power of 3 with our calculations. We could also make it a little more clearer and write it in parentheses. So if we write the 2 to the power of 3 in these parentheses, this is perfect. So now everyone would know, oh, I have to start here with my calculations. But even if the parentheses are not here, the rule is start from the right. So we leave the x as it is, and then 2 to the power of 3 equals 2 times 2 times 2, so equals 8. And x to the power of 8 is not the same as this result here, where we are allowed to just multiply the exponents. So we leave our x as it is, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So not the same, but now that we know that, how can we solve it then? Well, we have a power here, and exponentiation is right associative, so we start from the right. This means that we have to calculate 4 to the power of 0 first. This means we leave everything else as it is, also the to the power of 4, and now we calculate 4 to the power of 0. Something to the power of 0 is always 1. Then we still come from the right side, so 4 to the power of 1 is our next step to do, but 4 to the power of 1 is just 4. And then we have the square root of 4 to the power of 4. Now we can calculate it Or we could start maybe with the square root of 4 and write it as a 2. No one did that from the beginning. We just work with the square root of 4. But this is the result of this. Then we have to the power of 4, and then it's just 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which equals 16. And this is the right result. I hope it helped you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care!